Okay, today we're going to do a couple of strategies to subtract using an open number line. So we're going to start with the simplest strategy, which is just counting back, and we're going to use the example 19 minus 4. So when we create our number line, one thing that our kiddos will want to do is they're used to starting from the left and working to the right, which is great when you're counting up. But we're going backwards today. We're going to subtract. So we have to pay attention to where our larger number is. And our larger number is 19. So we need to put our larger number at the end of our number line. And this is a very tricky thing for kids to remember. But the counting back strategy works very similar to the counting up strategy. We're going to take 4 hops of 1 and we're going to go backwards. We're going to go from right to left. So we're going to go -1, which puts us at 18, -1, which puts us at 17, -1, which puts us at 16, and -1 more, which puts us at 15. I'm going to check my work the same way I would with addition. I'm going to look at how many hops I made. Did I make a total of 4 hops? Yes, I did. Where is my answer? It's the last place I landed, 15. And again, I can count backwards to make sure that this is correct. 19 in my head, 18, 17, 16, 15. I subtracted my 4. My answers match up. 19 minus 4 is 15. That's one way to use an open number line to subtract. Let's try one that's a little more complex. So the hardest part of subtraction for many kids is when you have to borrow. And we have this nice process for adults called an algorithm to borrow that kids don't understand because it's a procedure and they don't know the concept. But here's a really cool way called distancing or counting up to subtract that will help us. So the way we do this particular subtraction problem on a number line, and I'm going to count up to subtract this time because 7 is a lot for me to count backwards. So I'm going to start by putting 7 and 13 on the number line. So if I'm at 13 and I want to get to 7, I have to go a certain amount of distance, but I'm really not sure what that distance is. So I'm going to count up. So I'm going to use my friendly numbers and I'm going to go 7 plus 3 is 10. And oh my gosh, would you look at that? I know 10 and 3 more. This is not a great example of magnitude. 10 plus 3 more is 13. So now comes the confusing part. I have the 13, I see that. I have the 7, I see that. But where is my answer? This time, my answer is in my hops. How much did I have to go backwards to get to 7? I had to go backwards 6. So this is counting up or distancing to solve the subtraction problem. And the reason this works is we can also write our problem like this. 13 minus something equals 7. And that's why this strategy will work.